Muslims believe that after a person dies, his soul passes through a stage called Barzakh, and appointed interrogating angels arrive and ask about your faith, beliefs, and deeds. If he had been a righteous believer, he would have answered correctly. A door to Barzakh paradise is open before him, and he would enjoy the bounties till Judgment Day. And if he had been a disbeliever or an oppressor, he would answer, I don't know. A door to Barzakh hell will be open before him, and he would continue to suffer the pains till Judgment Day. Imam Ali alayhi salam says, in short, events occurring after death are more severe than death itself. Beware of the grave and the darkness and loneliness in it. The grave calls out every day, I am the house of strangeness, a house of dust, abode of loneliness, and the house of stinging creatures. The grave is either a garden from the gardens of paradise or a pit from the pits of hell. When a believer is buried, the grave says, welcome, I desired so much for you to come here. But when a disbeliever is buried, the earth says, you are not welcome. Before this I detested your coming to me. At that moment he will feel the pain as if he would be squeezed in such a way that his bones will merge into each other. Protect your bodies from the hardships which they are unable to bear. Do that which Allah likes and keep away from the acts which He has prohibited. Question: how is it possible for a body which has lost the function of the heart, the brain, organs, eyes, ears, tongue, and other limbs to hear and speak to the angels? Moreover, would the angels speak to you with a worldly tongue? Speaking of the angels is of another kind, which cannot be heard by worldly ears. Jibreel used to speak to the Prophet, but those around him were unable to hear it. The Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, used to hear Jibreel through his inward ears and spoke to him with his inward tongue. Questioning of the angels could also be of this type. Angels speak to the soul of man. He also hears the questions of the angels through his spiritual ears and replies with his inward tongue. The same goes for rewards and punishments. The grave is related to the soul. The harmful creatures one sees in the grave will hurt the soul in the grave, which is more painful than physical pains. On earth, you don't see the grave squeezing or fire of hell. Therefore the grave mentioned in traditions must be another place. This place is the beginning of the entry in the purgatory Barzakh stage. The Holy Qur'an says, before them is Barzakh, a barrier until the day they are raised.